Hey, so this is why I wanted to start the pod was the other day, right? So remember I was like, there's a joke I wanted to say, but I'm gonna wait till we do this one. So I was in the dispo the other day, right? And this lady was in a wheelchair in front of me, right? And she was buying some stuff. So I was like, intrusive thought, shouldn't thank you, but I thought it anyway. I was like, dang, she's the primary roller of the group.
Primary roller? It's like you gotta roll, bro. Like both ways, bro. Literally. Bro.
I was like, Chris, and I like laughed, and I was like, dear God, bro. I look like a psychopath just laughing, and I'm like, I was like, damn.
I had to laugh to myself too. I was like, bro, nobody else see this shit?
I was like, because I was like, I wonder if I'm the only one thinking this shit right now.
Was she a little older? She have all white hair type?
No. She was probably like around my age. So, but like, that's the thing when you go to a dispo though. It'll be so many different people. But I like how like certain people be in there trying to be incognito. It's like, bro, we're all in here for the same thing.
Like, you don't have to change.
Yeah.
I know you just left the courthouse.
Bro, and they just be like, oh, paranoid. And the crazy thing is, the difference between going at when they first open at like 10 or 11 a.m. to like 10 at night.
Yes, bro, that should be mad different.
I ain't gonna lie, there's hella fiends in there in the morning,
that
bro.
Shit's mad different.
And I'm like, and I went there on like an off day. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go cop real quick, you know?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I look like a fiend. This is crazy. Fiend. Yeah.
It's like, bro, fuck.
I'm like, and then I got back in my car and I was like, damn, I said, nah, you ain't a fiend, but like, all the people I was surrounded by. But also, too, I learned the one I go to, you can't go there like between 5 and 7.
Yeah.
Bro, like a line. And I'm like, oh, it's the after work rush.
If anything, I've always known to like get like pre-orders from there and then just pick
even
that
then
shit
if you
up
do a
immediately.
pre-order, bro, like let's say you put your shit in for like 6:30, if you pull up at 6:30 there's gonna be a fat ass line, so you're not gonna get it to like 7:30.
What's the point, dude?
And it's like, bro, I'll just wait, honestly.
Yeah.
But like it's crazy the times we live in,
man, especially since it's just changed from back in the day though.
It don't hit the same. And honestly, like the stuff now, I'll be realizing it don't get me as fried as it used to be.
Oh, we might get stricken for this, but I think I got a conspiracy about that. It's like Big Pharma.
Oh, 1,000%.
Like, once Big Pharma and the government get their hands on shit, bro, it's like they start tainting shit.
How can we make money off of it? How can we mass produce it?
And then it's also, I'm thinking from a different perspective. I was thinking from that too, but I'm thinking they're gonna fuck it up. They're gonna have people start tweaking with these pesticides and shit that they spray on it, and then they're like, "See, told you, you're not supposed to be smoking." Oh, see, like, see what happened when you do that shit. But it's like, it was cool when it was naturally grown. It was like,
but they couldn't make any money off it, like.
That's how tobacco was.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
tobacco was cool when people were just rolling that shit up by themselves.
Oh yeah, chilling. And they're like, "Hey, y'all want a pack of these?
Like, let's mass produce these."
No, and then they put all types of stuff in there, dude.
Bro,
but it's crazy, man.
Fuck Big Pharma, bro.
Oh, 1,000%. Dude, the amount of stuff it just even being diabetic, dog. Like,
yeah,
like to me, it just baffles me that we're able to get 8K pictures of stars that are dying, like galaxies away, and we're like, you know what? That used to be a star and it collapsed and all, and it's like, but we can't even figure out how to get a pancreas to rework. Bro. That is crazy to me.
Or like cure any type of real disease. Just get a vaccine. It's not gonna cure it, but
we'll medicate it. We'll make it okay to live with. It's like, dog, why don't you like osmosis Jonas and like actually fix it? But bro, I ain't gonna lie. So. Speaking of Osmosis Jones, I've had this movie idea. I might want to blur this out because and niggas might try to steal this shit.
Niggas gonna try to take it.
But I'll cut this out. But I was thinking, bro, what if if I made like an Osmosis Jones movie, but it's like someone getting cancer, because you know how cells attack each other. Yes. It's like a horror movie, bro.
It would be sinners. But the people were turning on each other.
But there's bro, like that shit. I'll be like, oh, and like it. I don't know, like. And then you gotta think about, because there's certain cells that stay with you throughout your life. Yep. So the main character has to be a cell that's been with that person throughout the whole life. Because like skin cells die super quick, shit like that. But I've always thought like, bro, that'd be a crazy ass animation.
That would be hard, bro. That'd be deeper than what's the one with the emotions?
Oh,
I forgot what that motherfucker's called.
Fuck, I know exactly what you're talking about too. No, that was the one with Jamie Foxx and he was the piano player or the sax. He was some instrumentalist.
Coco, that's Disney.
It wasn't a happy. It wasn't a happy. It wasn't emotions either.
It was something, bro. It had like the earth, and not earth, but it had like the happy emoji, mad emoji, sad emoji.
And then they just did a second one. Emotions. Disney nigga pretty in the comments like, oh, what you guys don't know this? Inside Out.
Duh.
Yeah, fire movie. I was gonna see the first one.
Inside Out. That day, bro. I ain't gonna lie. The soundtrack was decent. I ain't gonna lie.
Fire.
But those movies really be depicting real life shit.
Oh yeah, no, and I'm glad we haven't gotten away from that because for a certain, I was like, we're just recreating movies, but then you'll get one of those like Souls, and it's like, all right, they still got it.
But they don't put them in TV shows, bro. I feel like
Never.
our shit was so much like in our face, like
yeah. But also too, like, I'm wondering now who's creating all these shows because like the people that were making shows for us, I wonder who inspired them. So then they probably retired, and then this new generation came in. Because I don't know if you could tell. I know with Super Bowl commercials, at least when the Eagles played the Chiefs the first time, I could tell like, oh, Gen Zers are like making commercials now. And even then, like the one, like the Polar Bear commercial last night with Pepsi, you can definitely tell like a Gen Zer made that.
Yes.
Because that's still fresh with the whole. You saw like they were at the. It was the couple at the Coldplay concert, and they recreated that, right?
Yep.
So like someone from our generation is like, use that because a lot of people be like, it's still a little touchy. Nah, use that. Everybody, and it's crazy. That's culture now in America. Like everybody knew that.
Captivating culture, like clickbait culture. Really.
Yeah,
like,
it was like whoa.
Fuck.
But yeah, dude.
Damn.
Yeah,
because I didn't see that one.
That was
I really only saw like one. I saw a lot of the cameo commercials. See, most of the cameo commercials, like Marshawn Lynch or some of the ones that made me like peek my head up. I saw a lot of movie trailers too for some reason, but
I saw people going crazy about the Spielberg one. I haven't watched the trailer for that one. But
this nigga done infiltrated, bro.
Or was that? Hold on. Was that like the one where they leaked information through the news, or like?
Yes.
Okay, that's a real trailer.
I feel like this is like a nice little rollout because it just so happened at the Super Bowl.
Oh no, they did it on purpose.
Yeah, like, this is everybody loves Paul Blart. Like they're gonna see him at the Super Bowl crying. Like they was like, what's going on with this dude? Yeah. And then like he knows he's a great comedian too, because like that's
Kevin James.
Kevin
James is.
They sleep on him.
I ain't gonna lie. I think I can make a debate. I got to get my research together. But Kevin James might be top 5 greatest actors of all time.
Bro, Paul Blart, what was the other one that he played in?
Grown Ups,
bro.
Here Comes the Boom.
Yeah. He's nice, bro.
Zoolander.
He's nice,
like,
bro. We gotta give him his credit.
I will come with a whole like, we need to do a debate podcast. Like, hey, this is my stance on this.
Ooh.
We need to do something like that.
Say that.
That'd be fire.
Say that. But they gotta be ones that we don't. We know that we like. Are you sure?
Yeah.
So we know we might get pushed back on.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So you want to jump to the pod thing? Speaking of Super Bowl commercials?
Yes, bro.
All right. What's up, y'all? My name is Chris Taylor.
I'm Chris Horton.
And we are back with another episode of Illconversations. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the page. We got Ill Sessions going on season 2. We just dropped KJ's. Maybe by the time this one comes out, we got the other one up. But right now, for sure, I know that we have KJ's up. Go stream it up. And then tomorrow his podcast drops. By the time you listen to this, his podcast probably out. So go run that up too.
Yes, sir.
So, Chris, let's get into it. All right. So there's 2 ways we can start this. I want to bash Turning Point USA really bad, but at the same time, I don't really want to talk about it because I don't want to give them any light. But like, dude, I'll let you start.
Let's start with Turning Point because one, get them out the way, and 2, it's like people are bashing them. It's either they getting their publicity or they not. Me personally, bro, I don't know. I guess it's because my viewpoint is just different, but. The place that I went to go watch it, I was at a bar. I was not at a place where it was curated for me or by my friends to go, but I was at a bar, and they had both of them on, actually. They had the Super Bowl on, and then where they had this little TV in the back. Yeah. And it was like a little section. I'm not going to out the bar, none of that, but they had the TV on, and they had like the Turning Point shit on in the back. There was like 4 or 5 people back there, but the people that were back there, they were also like leaned over the wall watching Bad Bunny shit. It was just... I don't know. Turning Point, I see what they doing because anybody that has money and has their own platform and that is against somebody, they're expressing a constitutional right. That's the only pro I'm gonna give them. But second, it's like, I don't know. What I was at first, before going into it, I was like thinking, all right, you either support industry plants, Freemasonry, and all this other shit, or you support racism. I'm like, okay. It's like, you kind of duped. I'm like, okay, which one you gonna watch? But I don't know, bro. And I don't know Kid Rock. I don't know none of the other people that were there. I'm just like,
you ever watch WrestleMania 25? Remember the song? It was him, Kevin Rudolph, and Lil Wayne. Dun, 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 dun,
really?
Dun, dun. Every black person know that song. Not every black person, but if there's one Kid Rock song that black person know, it's probably that one. Okay. Because they watch WWE. And other than that,
Okay.
We got
and I don't know. I've heard racist shit about Kid Rock, and I thought Kid Rock was in the Epstein files, which we'll get into later. But I heard Kid Rock was in the Epstein files, so I'm like, I'm not gonna watch that shit because that's still feeding into the agenda of what's going on in America. But I don't know. Turning Point, it didn't do nothing. It didn't hurt me in no negative way. Yeah. It kind of inspired me because I was talking to somebody earlier today about how we should revamp the whole like halftime performance in general and just like stop inviting artists. I get it, but it's it's making the game turn political. I get standing up for your country, Bad Bunny and all that shit. We'll get to Bad Bunny's part. But I get it being political and everybody like wanting to express their voice. But I'm like, go out there and perform your music and give people an entertaining show instead of like what's going on. I'm thinking we need to get 5 actors and put a short film together and put it on for the halftime. Please don't take my idea. And if you do, I'm going to come get your ass.
It was here first.
It was here first. We got to document it and I will come sue your ass. But I think that they should put actors, however many actors together, a short film, and that really be catered the whole year. Like people are waiting to watch that at the halftime because you can only watch it at the halftime show or it comes out during the halftime. And that's like a true show. You get Jamie Foxx, Cat Williams, and Kevin Hart. I'm just ranting off the head, but I'm just naming. You get 5 powerhouse people that you have never seen in a movie together. You do a short film. You get some crazy Spike Lee or somebody to create a story for a good 30-minute show. You put it on during halftime. People are going to be more entertained, and I feel like music is getting punched. It's feeling forced instead of like, I don't know.
Entertainment.
Yeah.
Now, my question would be, what director do you think could pull that off? And then 2, would enough people care? Because my question is, the audience that they're going to try to reach, there is so many people that you're going to try to like, all right, who do I want to reach? Yeah. Right? How would they reach that audience or kind of get everybody? Because of music, at least, everybody likes music.
I feel that one. The only way that I would think of, and it's not as big as how they do the artists, just like expanding the demographics, but just working with the people that they do and then kind of curate it for, like, prime example, instead of a Usher, they'll do Ryan Coogler. Okay. Or I like that. Like Jordan Peele, and they're like, you write us a 15 to 20 minute short film. You can use your budget, but because that's what the Super Bowl is, you got to use your own budget. Yeah. But it's like, we know Bad Bunny's label paid for that whole performance. Like,
we'll just we'll get it back.
Like, we'll give it back to you.
Like, I promise you right now, the first hour after that, they got it back. Oh, on everything.
For shit show.
Like, on everything.
Because they already know it's streaming. Yeah. They didn't put the subtitles on the TV, so people don't have to watch it once. You got to go back and re-dissect this. You got to keep watching.
That is true. I've watched it about 4 or 5 times.
I rewatched it today, and then that's what I'm saying. We'll get into it, but I don't know, bro. I think it would be like they could revamp just like everything does need a revamp. The football's All-Star Pro Bowl week needs to get revamped. Basketball's All-Star week needs to get revamped. Like, everybody just needs it. Just needs a revamping because it's starting to feel like everybody's starting to peek across that veil of entertainment. You got to give us something we want, bro. Yeah, but yeah. I don't know. The Turning Point shit, I only got to, like, the Turning Point shit, it didn't rub me no way. I just looked at it like, these motherfuckers they're using their white privilege. Oh, like, they're using their white privilege, bro. They got the resources and the money, and they got the fuck you to do whatever they want to do.
And the audience.
Like, yes. So they're like, I'm gonna do whatever I want to do. Yeah. Fuck the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. It was their stand. You know, like how niggas be like, hey, we gonna go shop here.
Yes, bro.
But it's like, you know what? When black people do it, at least it's kind of like tasteful. You know, like it just like, and I ain't saying theirs wasn't, but it's kind of like, man, like. Kind of ugly, you know, like put some swag behind it. And it has, like you were just saying, it has a detrimental impact on the culture whenever black people do some shit. Because we are culture,
bro. The Super Bowl halftime show had like 100 million, and they only had 5 million. That's not even a fraction. If, like you said, if black people cancel some shit, that's 70% of the country.
Oh yeah, but then even then, like, niggas ain't gonna be like, hey, we gonna, like, you know how many black people, you got to get on board to do that shit, and it's already hard enough for us to be like, hey, you're black.
Yeah.
Actually, you know, you don't act black, but you're not. You know, you might be black. You like, you know how hard that is for us already.
And then you black, like, but how black are you? Are you 50 Cent black?
Exactly. Like, but it's like, bro, like I watched this video today by this dude. He was talking about like how it feels to be black in America, and he never made content like this. He's like, it feels like you're armed in public, and everyone's like on their 9s and 10s, like on the P's and Q's around you, and you got to make people not feel uncomfortable just because you're just there. And I was like, dang, you know what? Because he got into talking about nervous systems and stuff for a second. And I'm like, and that's like the third time I heard that this week. I'm like, all right, I think I got to start doing some deep diving on nervous system shit. Because I ain't gonna lie, this weekend I was like, yo, I'm tensed up. I just relaxed and I was like, oh, because I be going so hard. And I'm like, bro, like, you be tensed up, and this why niggas be getting stressed out, getting high blood pressure and shit.
You know what's crazy? I thought the same exact shit today. I was doing something that literally, I was washing my hands, but my shoulders were tensed up. And
it's the energy.
I was like, bro, just drop your shoulders, bro. You're good.
But we always on the fence.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
And that's what he got into. We're going on another tangent. I don't know if we do that, but
no, facts, though.
It's just like, I don't even know I don't even know how I started with that shit. Turning Point at USA. That's how it got there. Yeah, it's not tasteful.
Built up.
Oh yeah, dude. I've literally, dog. I've been waiting to pod all day, dog. I've been at work, dude. These people were pissing me off. I'm like, I'm ready to pod.
Because they probably were talking about how they watched it.
Bro, oh no. Just the guests today. They were just dumb. They were just they were just.
I gotta get this shit off.
Yeah, man. Bro. I was loading cars. I was like, oh man, I got so many points I want to talk about. Some of these are BS, but I'm ready. Neutral, all that shit, bro. But it's Turning Point USA made me realize that there's a demographic out here, or like I said before the podcast too. There's many different Americas that we live in.
Yes.
And then last night it was on display. That's what, and we can segue to Bad Bunny because I ain't gonna give him too much time.
That's what you said. You said two different Americas.
Yeah, two different Americas. Like you saw last night, which I liked about it. He showed their culture very well.
Oh yes.
And I was like, damn, I really want a Latina now. I've been saying that shit for years. I've been saying that shit for years. But I'm like, bro, like I was like, dog, like that, like. You know what? I drew the other parallel. I said, oh, this is how white suburban kids feel about black people. Think about it. Because I was like, I don't know what he's saying.
Yep.
But I'm like, oh, man, I want to go there.
Yep.
And then, now think about it. We black people using slang that these suburban kids have never heard before. Like Chief Keef, all that.
Yep.
O-Block. A switch. Like all this stuff. And we got to bleep all this out because TikTok, they don't like these words. But what I'm saying is, I realized it was weird parallel. I was like, oh, this is how they feel about black culture. When we just do something simple, they're like, oh, wow, what is that? Like, but then I'm like, dog, but then it made me think, too, I would never go into that culture and think that it's mine. I'm just here to visit. I respect y'all enough. And I'm not even gonna shit on what he did last night. I thought he did very well. Only thing I wish there were subtitles.
That's what I was saying.
Because I was like, it took me a good minute to be like calm down from that. Because I'm like, dude, like, the sugarcane fields were fire. They shot that very well.
In front of the barbershop.
Bro, the barbershop.
Of the bodega.
But I was like, black people do that same shit in New York. I'm like, but you know what? We're different, but we're the same. Everyone lives a semi-similar life or whatever the shit is, you know?
Yep.
But I'm kind of going on a tangent, but Bad Bunny last night, to me personally, showed culture very well. Yes, I do agree with you, the whole, like, pushing that message. But I think, too, dog, we're at a time right now where us as a society, we give the burden, which I don't think we should do sometimes, to artists to push certain messages right now. And the way that ICE is attacking the country, they're going after illegal immigrants. And when you think about illegal immigrants, you don't think about Russians, Irish. What do people usually think about? They think of Hispanics. Yeah, right? Islam. Even I think people here in like this part of Ohio, they think about
facts.
Hispanics, right? So you got him on that national stage, and I pulled up our clip that we were talking about a couple months ago about Bad Bunny, what to expect, right?
Yep.
I said, I hope he has everybody on there speaking Spanish only. He don't know. It's nothing but Spanish people only on there because the whole year y'all wanted us out of here. Now I'm here.
Yep.
What did he do last night? Nothing but Spanish. And I said, all right, I can't even be mad at it.
He didn't say not one thing in American.
No.
Well, except for America.
But even then, like, I don't even count that. Because, like, anybody can say that, dog. Yeah. There was not one lyric I heard last night where I said, oh, that's like, you know, the whole time I'm like, all right, no subtitles. After that, I was like, all right, vibe. Because he, as an artist, he was very confident.
Yes.
He presented himself very well because I don't listen to Bad Bunny like that. Yep. But I am intrigued to go find out who this guy is now.
Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It was, for me, like you said, it was beautiful because I ain't gonna lie. I was just sitting there. I couldn't understand it. I can understand some Spanish when it's spoken because you already know. Like, yeah. I've seen TV shows where they do speak in Spanish and then they have the English subtitles. I'm like, why the fuck you couldn't do that for Bad Bunny? But I'm only saying that because it made me dissect everything. It made me sit there and actually watch it. I'm listening, but cool, it's going in one ear and out the other, and I'm feeling the beat, but I'm watching like you're saying.
You're not listening. You're listening, but you're not. You're more picking up on what's going on in the background. Yes. How is he? What's here? What set designs here? Shit like that. You know what's funny? I picked up on he was at the little wedding thing. He picked up a kid in the corner that was sleeping on the chair.
Yes.
And I always see on Instagram there'd be comments about some kid being asleep at like a Hispanic party or shit like that. Like
it was his little thing. Like he literally, like you said, he involved the culture so much, and it's not even just involving his culture, but he also told a story. Like
exactly.
You were saying, like from back in the day, that's how they started. Like they were in the sugar canes, and then right now to this day, there are people hanging on wires in them areas. There's like splits. It's like it splits Puerto Rico, but there's like this little Havana area where it's like it's infested, drug, everything. But it's like they literally are hanging on wire cables, like stealing stealing electricity. It's anarchy down there. They don't have no government regulation or none of that. There's 10,000 people down there that live, but they're stealing electricity and like. There's a lot of shit a lot of symbolism that goes on. He talked about like colonialism.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but that's one thing I didn't know, that he's American, bro.
He's American?
He has citizenship here. You know who doesn't?
Who?
Rihanna.
Rihanna doesn't have
She's from Barbados.
But she's married to A$AP Rocky, right?
She has Barbados citizenship.
But she's married to A$AP, so she should be good now.
I looked this up today.
She don't got citizenship?
I looked this up today.
So her and A$AP Rocky not married?
They probably...
Oh, they probably just like they booed their industry married.
Yeah, so they probably. I mean, they got to be married. She got a ring on it. We don't, but we've never seen no vow. If I seen a wedding certificate, it'd be different.
Man,
but I looked it up today, and they said to this day, she has a Barbados citizenship, and she is not considered an American of the United States of America.
I thought she was American this whole time, to be honest with you.
But that's what I'm saying. And it made me realize that last night after watching his performance. I'm like, because. Like you said, it makes you want to go do research from where he started. I haven't seen nobody transform their career like that outside of Drake. Even though it's like, I hate to say about Drake, but Drake went from Degrassi to Take Care to everything. Like he kept taking these bounds, whether it was like known or not, but it was like a different trajectory, and then he was able to like still keep elevating and
quantum leaps. I'll use a cool term like that because like the difference between if you read to late Drake to Take Care Drake, there wasn't even like a progression. It just was there all of a sudden. It's like hold on,
you're like time out, bro. What is going on?
Granted, Quentin was writing for him, but still like him to be able to execute that, crazy.
But what's his name? Bad Bunny. He started off as like young boy of Puerto Rico.
I remember you saying that.
Yeah, he was like a kind of like a drill rapper. It wasn't as hard, but like he had a buzz shaved head.
He's probably around about the shit that was going on down there. Because if you say they still on electricity, you know how bad it got to be for you to be still on electricity.
He had people gang banging ski masks behind him. Like he was doing that type of rap, and then he came to America. I'm pretty sure he saw how the industry was.
The industry, though.
He got with Diddy. Then he did a whole bunch of like other shit, but then he came out with that
Yep.
That took him and threw him over the edge. That didn't make him. That was a number one song here, and you already know people in Puerto Rico like, oh, you went to America and did it, and you got our support. So that propelled
the whole country's behind you, dog.
Yeah,
at that point,
like they already knew, like they knew the demographic, they knew the masses that was coming behind him. So it was like,
yeah, and it's international pool too.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna get into it because I know that y'all have either probably already seen it and have not. But there's more like in-depth stories that I can't like pinpoint. But he had like a lot of symbolism in there. It was like, because when I was watching it, I didn't want to say it, but I was like, there's more going on here. I feel like symbolism wise, and I'm not even being told it.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I could see with Kendrick's, and I was like, what's going on?
But because Kendrick, we were more in tune because we of the culture, so we knew what was going on.
Yes.
If we were Puerto Rican, we'd probably be able to pick up because you know how it is being black. Like there's certain things that we're told and we're able to see because of our experiences. So being Puerto Rican, he probably threw some stuff in there that like we saw at like a surface level, but a Puerto Rican or someone Hispanic, anybody that's been through that lifestyle could pick up on real quick.
Yeah.
You said something about putting a ring. Oh, A$AP Rocky. You have another point? I have a funny story.
No, you good. I was gonna say I'm good.
Anything else you want to say about the performance? Because I'm gonna segue this into our next point because this is funny.
Outside of that, I don't really got nothing else major. I would say next year. Because don't they usually announce it?
They announced this. They announced Kendrick's right after GNX dropped, so like October, November-ish. We did that pod. Was it October, November-ish?
That was.
Yeah. So they probably announced it around October.
Say that.
So we got like 10 months. No, 8 months.
We'll see.
Who are they going to predictions? Let's do predictions.
Yeah, let's do a prediction. I'm thinking.
They got to go back to the bases, bro. Or the roots. Not even roots. Like, I don't think they're going to have another, like. Because I think, one, Bad Bunny being there helped the international pool, which they're really trying to do with all these international games. I think they're going to just go get like a white boy country singer.
I was literally about to say because thinking about it, the state. Yeah, I was literally saying thinking about the state of Jay-Z's career and life next year.
Jay-Z, yeah, because Jay-Z,
he's getting caught up in this Epstein shit.
Was he in the files?
He was in the files.
Okay,
him and Pusha T, but that's what I'm saying. Like, Pusha T, sick.
He was pushing more than white girl.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I only think that he was. Yeah, we'll get into Epstein shit.
Anyway,
yeah.
But who do you got?
If I had to predict, it would be a double hitter. It probably will be Jelly Roll and Post Malone
together,
or just Post Malone. It's gonna be some white rapper or artist with tattoos, and I'm thinking Morgan Wallen.
Yeah,
I'm thinking like.
But he said he can't do it because he said nigger.
I think he don't think he can't do the Super Bowl.
You think they gonna let that slide? Jay-Z gonna let that slide? You think Jay-Z gonna let that slide? Don't say don't. You got. Listen. You got a little faith in Jay-Z.
I don't think Morgan Wallen is, but I think that it's gonna be.
Hove?
It's gonna push. It's gonna push like white supremacy, and we're gonna look at Jay-Z like. It's Black History Month. What are you doing? Like
you think Hova gonna like I can't keep calling him this.
I don't know, bro. That's my only prediction because I don't know. It's either he gets caught up in this Epstein shit or he starts righting his wrongs, and he gonna have to like kind of look like he's.
Jay-Z's done everything right so far in his career, at least I could see.
Bro, I seen him sitting down with Ivanka Trump and her husband.
Why she get a movie, bro?
Ivanka?
Yeah.
Not Ivanka. Is that Trump's daughter?
I don't know what her daughter is. That's his wife.
Trump,
Melania, right?
Melania is his wife. Ivanka is his daughter.
I don't know. Melania got a movie. I remember, dude, at the end of the trailer, Trump was like, hey, did you see whatever I did? She was like, no, I'm busy. I was like, that's a trailer? And I'm like, all right, cool, whatever.
That's the type of wife you want, though. Somebody is.
She's not even bad, bro. Like, no, I'm sorry, bro. Like, you got it, man. Like, I mean, he can keep her or whatever, but like Trump should have got like some like banging 40-year-old,
man,
like retired.
I mean, you didn't. Did you see his wife before Ivanka? She was dookie. She looked like a man. She was, bro. I don't know. Bro.
My thing is, you can get any type of chick, and like my thing is, even then, like she'll listen to whatever you have to say because you're a billionaire. You backtalk me? Now listen, I'm not saying women can't have their rights. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. Respect women. Respect them, right? But if you're a billionaire, like that's fuck you money.
Your tolerance is.
Oh, my tolerance for you. I have a whore that's in Ohio that will do whatever I want.
I got other countries and states I can go to.
I can go for for what you want for dinner. I can go wherever and get 10 women to do whatever I want.
Like I actually don't have to do shit.
I don't have to do anything for you, realistically.
Yeah.
I can go get a chick from wherever.
Yeah.
Guam.
But you know what they do? They go find 13-year-olds. They go find 13-year-olds, bro. All of them, bro. There ain't been a millionaire that I have not seen that's been out here not involved in this scandal shit.
Or better yet, you get 1 million subscribers on YouTube, and then they're like, "Hey, I think I've always liked talking to kids."
Yeah, like what? You know, Yeah,
I just don't understand it. That, bro. But shit, we can get right into it. That was a good segue. Shit, I can tell my story another time, bro.
Nah, man. Nah.
So these motherfuckers are dirty, y'all.
Do you believe all of it though?
No, I don't believe all of it. I think it's I'll be 100% honest with you. I think they released it and something else is going on under this. I'm just trying to figure out what else is going on.
And I don't want to get too like, but that's what I think Minneapolis is for. Because Minneapolis is no bigger than fucking Florence, Kentucky. They got it out of
they did it because of Venezuela. They wanted it, and then Greenland and all that stuff.
And like, it's just like it's a
hamster wheel.
Somebody said something about it the other day because I was talking about it to him about a month ago. But it's like mud piling, or not mud slop, because goy slop is another whole different thing. But mud slop is like they just keep throwing shit on top of shit.
Yeah, because
and then you'll get caught up in it. You keep digging yourself out, and then by the time it's over, you look up, you're like, bro, I wasted all my time running in circles
And that wasn't even what it's supposed to. It's like a murder mystery. Now, you know what, Chris? You're saying something I believe that. So we're just working with being in customer service for 10 years now, right? I've seen people get dumber. I gotta be blunt. I've seen people get dumber. And then today, not even today, like the other day, I was just thinking, because I was at the wash just loading cars. I was like, yo, you know what? I understand how you can get these people to do whatever you want. Because a lot of people don't think for themselves. Bro, people will drive into the wash when it's not moving, and no one told them to do that. They just do that. They're not thinking. They're just doing dumb shit. So then I'm like, all right, if you put emotion behind what you want them to do, you put fear behind it. Oh, I get why Trump won now and everything. I get it.
Manipulation, and it's scaring people, fear monger.
Fear. It's fear, and it's like people don't ever get that. They don't trust themselves enough.
Yep.
We always come back to this conversation, but people don't really trust what's themselves, and they don't trust what's going on. I don't want to get too far from the Epstein files, but let's redirect back now. What else you find out? Because this is it's bad, dog. It's bad.
Some of the shit that intrigued me, and that's what makes me think I think it's AI, because some people probably will see this, and you probably did see it, but the Mamdani thing. I saw his mom was in the flight logs.
Wait, Mario?
Mamdani from Zuro Mamdani from the new mayor of New York.
Oh no! Okay, I thought it was Luigi, the guy that my bad.
No.
You know what? When he won, to me, I was like, dog, he is too likable.
He's too good.
I was like, and you know what?
What the fuck is going on?
And I was like, Chris, you're being cynical. But then I said, you know what, dog? No, they're all. It's like The Boys. Have you watched The Boys?
I have.
They're all playing characters.
Yes, bro.
And
that's
with Trump putting out that tweet about Bad Bunny and everything, like that treat, I'm like, he's playing a character. Now, do I believe? I think he likes playing that character. He feels power from that character. Now, I just question. You know what's funny? Kevin Spacey, that guy that got caught doing some weird shit, right?
Oh yes.
He had this quote when he was talking to Carl Tuckerson. He said, "When real life meets acting and the two merge, that's when the real fun begins." Now, I'm curious with these niggas that are actually playing. They're not even niggas half the time. So actually, some niggas are playing characters. But these people that are playing characters, how much is it fake? How much is real?
I think Trump's is truly fake. I think once he steps into that, he turns into character once he's on camera.
He's a troll.
Like, once the cameras are on, there's nothing but character. There's no, humanity, in there. There might be a 10% when he's with his kids, or
I think he cares deeply about no man does not, unless you're just a savage. I don't think no man does not care about his family.
No, I think he cares. I've seen him operate with his granddaughters and his daughters and his kids. That's his problem, though. It's like, my family and money. And I'm working from it's probably not even God. It's money, family, God. That's how I feel like he operates. Just even watching or just seeing how when he talks about anything other than politics, watch him talk about business or family. That nigga, he's Kanye in 2006. I'm telling you.
He's 70, about to be 80 damn near, but also too, dog, I'm not excusing it, but that's all he probably knows, bro.
Yes.
Remember, my dad gave me a small loan of he's been around money.
What do you mean a small loan?
And he had the regular conversations that me and him had growing up different.
Yes.
My dad wasn't a millionaire. I wish he was. I think he could be if he really wanted to. But he came from a family that does not worry about normal life shit. He was from this. His dad is probably like, all right, you taking over. I need you to like. It's like with Joe Jackson. Like, I need you to become this thing.
Yes.
And that's like I don't say I struggle with it, but like I want to build businesses. So I'm always wrestling like, bro, I want my kids to be happy. But like, what if they don't want to take the businesses over?
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, man. That's true.
But you build it up for them. But at the same time too, I got to the point kind of complacency. It's like, you know what? If they want to sell it, I worked hard enough to where like they can sell it and make the money off of it, and then they can do whatever they want with that money, and then that propels them further and helps generations. So like that's how I kind of like concluded in my mind. I was like, I want to build a business. That's businesses.
Yep.
So
I think legacy is also like what you're saying. Legacy is also different placed upon like people's experiences, like you said, because
some motherfuckers don't care about legacy. Some people don't care about their last name. How many people think care about their last name out here, dog? The thing my dad always told me if your dad told you the same thing, your name carries weight out here.
Oh my
people
soul.
Remember
if
who your
dad
name, dog.
Told you that, boy.
Like,
because I remember that when I was a young. That's why I'm sure you've heard this too. That's why it's like anytime I was out when I was a youngin', they were like, "You just behave so well," but my mama was like, "This, you don't know him. Like he's a badass kid." I'm like, I just know how to. I know how to protect this name. Like, I want people to know, like,
bro.
this
like,
bro, good over here.
Because,
like,
bro, my dad would always say, too, he's like, when I go into your school, Chris, I want to leave there with my head high. I want to go in there with my head high. I want to leave with my head high. And I was like, yes, sir.
You
like, bro, but people don't think about, like, because, dude, like, unless, like, you just don't like me for no reason, there's not a lot of people that are going to be like, yo, Chris Taylor's a piece of shit. Like, there might be a couple people, but, like, just because...
That they got some people. Like, if you have a conversation outside of them talking about me, you'll see that they're the problem. Like,
exactly.
Like, you'll be like,
it's like, okay, now you're just bullshitting now.
Yeah, like, are you tweaking?
People don't care about their name. They don't care about legacy they leave behind. We keep going from the Epstein files, but I think that was a good little just talk about Trump and everything like that. Bro. But he was in there a lot.
But he was in there over 500 times.
He definitely blew Bill Clinton.
His name was.
He definitely blew him. He definitely.
But they're testifying in front of Congress. Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton. But
I don't believe none of this.
It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be televised though. That's what they say.
Exactly. That's why I don't trust this shit.
I don't either, bro.
I want to see both of them. You know what? It fucked up intrusive thought, dog. I really wonder when's the last time them two fucked? Because they look like they hate each other. Like, when's the last time Bill looked at Hillary and Hillary was like, you know what? Yeah, come here.
I respect that.
Yeah, like wasn't because like I'm sorry, dog. Like. Them pantsuits, bro.
Thinking about
I've never been like, I'd like to just.
I've read this book. If you can look it up. It's called Character in Crisis. It's by a special ops agent who was Bill Clinton's security while he was in office, and he wrote so many stories about how they were. I was like, damn, this just sounds like black toxic love. They were fighting in the White House 20 minutes before Bill Clinton's supposed to go on TV. Hillary got a scratch on her eye. Bill has a black eye. He gets makeup done 10 minutes before going out. He's walking out the door getting a blush tatted on his face. And this is what he's writing in the book. And he's like, I had to escort him from point A to point B. He was his escort for, not escort, but he was like, he was like his Secret Service right-hand agent.
Yeah, that's why I write in that
for
book,
about, he said for about, until about the last 2 years that he was in office, and he resigned. And he was like, bro, that was some of the most toxic time. I seen him with my own eyes sneaking different women out. Not just
they're dude. It's like Game of Thrones. They're just married for like political shit. I promise.
Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. He got her young as shit though. Like
that's why I'm like, I wouldn't be surprised. Well, not be surprised, but he's in the Epstein files along with Pusha T. But that's why I'm thinking.
Is Kanye in there?
Kanye's not in there.
Okay, listen. We've talked about this bad stuff.
Kanye talked about them being on the island though, in plenty of songs. Not plenty of songs, probably 2 songs. He mentioned how they would be on an island. Like, why the hell did you go to that island?
Yeah, I bet you. I'm not saying everything Kanye said was right. It's gonna be one of those things where like, God damn it, the nigga was doing crazy shit, but he was right for like a good chunk of stuff.
And the fucked up part about it is we can't say he's right and then just move on move on long past it because he's apologized and he's like in a whole different era.
Oh so yeah, but by the time we realized the shit he was saying, it's like, oh shit, like.
He don't give a fuck.
No, but even then, like, you got to give it time for, like, you got to give it time to marinate with certain shit. Like, we might have to cut this part out because, nigga, you said this and the people that be watching.
I know what you about to say.
Yeah, but, like, all them, like, things he was saying about.
Slavery being a choice?
when he said that, no, listen, when he said that, I was like, he's not wrong. He's not wrong, but like I get like why people are mad because like I get what he was saying. It's like there were so many more of us, but even then we talked about with KJ, you get beaten down so many times, dog, and then we even see the mentality now. It's like you don't think you're worth shit.
Yeah, you don't think there's no other way out.
Yeah, so like you think it's at that point, yeah, but like how many people were like, hey, we don't gotta do this, and they're like, yo, this nigga tripping, bro. Hey, better yet, I'm gonna tell. And then I'm gonna get 3 scraps instead of 1 scrap. I get a little extra meat on the bone. You know?
Fucked.
Like
it's fucked. But that's what they do that's why I feel like when they stripped us from like even knowing where we came from or letting people know.
It's the whole thing.
It was like
the whole thing.
We gonna have to tell you everything of what you did, like where you came from. Like that's
think how I think about this a lot. This used to fuck me up when I was in elementary school. Kids would be like, oh, I'm Italian, I'm German, I'm Chinese, I'm Irish, I'm over here just like, I'm black.
I'm like, that's what I'm saying.
I'm African. And like, I don't even know truly if that's true. You know how different we will move? If I could be like, oh yeah, this is my lineage, I will move so different. Like, I will move a little more, I'm not saying I'm not confident now, but like having that like background knowledge and instead of having to guess, where I'm like, well, we might be Native Americans, or we might be the Moors, or I might have came from over here, like, you know?
Yeah, because that's what, once I've came past that realization, I'm not saying slavery on the boat didn't happen, because like we were saying, we went from Jay-Z, Pusha T to Kanye, not lying at all. Kanye, he might lie, he might tell the truth, he might not tell the truth, but it ain't gonna be the lie. But I don't know, Kanye, whenever he says certain shit, I mean, it hits. You just gotta kind of comb through it with a fine tooth. Like
I've always said he needs Candace Owens as like his translator. Yeah, I feel like if he ran for president, have Candace Owens as your VP.
But
I might get on board for that.
When he ran for president, he had Charlie Kirk and her running his campaign for him. Charlie Kirk and Candace Owens were the ones that told him, you should wear the red hat. And he literally looked at them and they were documenting this whole experience. They got all that shit on tape where they were like, Candace Owens is sitting on the ground. She got one leg up. She's like crossed out, but there's a big ass billboard on the floor. And she's like, Kanye, this is you. This is the culture, okay? She circled Kanye and she was like, if you associate yourself with this red hat, you're connected to the culture. The culture is going to come down here to the hat. And I'm like, bro, she kind of, I'll show you it later, but Charlie Kirk and Candace Owens convinced.
Did the culture wear the hat?
I'm telling you, bro, you're going to see exactly what I'm saying. It was something similar to that, but she convinced Kanye to wear the red hat. Yeah. And Charlie Kirk's just standing behind her like, so.
This bitch knows she talking about.
Bro.
Hey, this bitch spitting right now.
But I don't know, bro. That's what I'm saying. We'll get back to Pusha T, but that's what we're saying. Kanye, he be having some. You just got to give him time.
Yo, the universe is trying the hardest, like, for us not to talk. I'm not saying it is trying to stop us to talk about the Epstein files, but we keep, like.
We're not going to get as deep, bro. Things that I want to say, because it keeps slipping, that's what I was going to say. I don't think, we were talking about it earlier, Jay-Z and his young lady, Beyonce. He got her when she was 16. He had hands on Aaliyah when she was 14.
We ain't gonna talk about that though. What's the lady?
Not Rihanna. Rihanna. He had Rihanna too. Yeah. Aaliyah. Yeah. He had Aaliyah when she was underage, and then
he was also around. Like he was around Biggie. I'm not allegedly. I ain't saying he did it, but like if it does come out, I'm not surprised. But like everybody around that time was doing weird shit.
Yes.
Diddy was like the guy, and then if you're associated with, birds of the same feather flock together. That's my thing.
And that's what I was saying. I was like, there ain't no way Jay-Z's the only nigga without them feathers. Every single one of your nigga got caught. R. Kelly, Harvey Weinstein, he was cool with.
He might just be slick with it, bro. No. Like, he might be slick with it, bro. But it might be one of those things that we hit 50 and they're like, oh, it's like Bill Cosby, you know?
Yeah. But then also him, and that was the other thing I was going to touch on, and I'm not going to really go crazy on Epstein. This is probably just going to be the last touch. Epstein, I feel like he did have a ring of blackmailing and all this other shit. But a true entrepreneur, a true millionaire, somebody that connected ain't going to have one source of income. He might have trafficked kids. He started off on the black market selling guns. He might have been like blackmail as well. But there was like probably 4 different streams of income. Drugs. He needed drugs to help his parties.
Like you said, blackmail. But like, dude, like he he probably fell in love with the power, bro. Like,
yes. They're
like,
saying he's the owner of Bitcoin. They said he said there's an account. There's an account.
No way.
Yes, there's been
real?
an inactive account since 2014. An inactive account since 2012, I mean. And it has 50% of the holdings of any money that's in Bitcoin. It has 50%. It equates to at least 50%.
So only 50% of the market's out. That's what I'm hearing.
And guess what? The market, the Bitcoin market went down 50% in the past 3 months. Since this shit has been starting to get pumped out.
Don't tell me he started that. That'd be.
They're saying he's the owner, bro. The owner ain't came out. The owner that was named the owner, he testified in court that he ain't the dude that created Bitcoin. He doesn't even own Bitcoin. He was like.
Was he in the files?
No, but he was a Chinese dude's. It was a Chinese dude's name whenever Bitcoin was first being discovered. He did this interview. Bitcoin was discovered.
How did he?
Some time ago, but it was a Chinese guy's name, and he literally did. His hand on the Bible, and he was like, I do not know what Bitcoin came from. I'm the alleged owner and founder of Bitcoin. I do not even have an account. I was like, so there
that man on the island right now just sipping Mai Tais and shit.
Yeah, bro, that boy Epstein, he alive, bro.
1,000%.
And I feel like, I mean, it's not like we don't know, but then I think that was the other thing I was going to say is like, he done had so many connections from like, not just the blackmail for kids or like, whatever he did, but like, I don't think Jay-Z's involved in child shit. Like he was probably on.
I hope not.
I think him and Pusha T be on that list was like
drugs.
Yes, that's my main thing. I'm like,
drugs?
If I'm looking at the list, I don't think Obama was involved in child pornography, but he probably got some new dirt on. He probably got some dirt on Obama.
He's the president, bro. Like, everyone got. I don't believe when you president. I don't think they haven't found anything that would like. They haven't not found anything.
You feel me? Bro, and I think it's if anything, he's very powerful and connected, and he's probably like, I can get you anything, or I can get you in contact with whoever. So
yeah,
it's like,
just talk to me.
So it's like,
but for this, I need this though.
I need you to just get on my plane. Just logging your name into the flight log is gonna already adds people. Chris Tucker. I don't think Chris Tucker was fucking with kids. He might have been.
Hey man,
I'm thinking he's just more of like a. Like,
I was going for a good time.
Like he was experiencing good. It was like a Diddy party. He probably was thinking it was like there's levels to this shit, and he probably tried to keep going.
Damn,
but
you know what's crazy, bro? This nigga Epstein actually. I'm not saying he was smart.
No, the nigga
was smart. He
was a Mossad agent. Like he's been like he was an industry plant. He's been around. That's what I'm saying. Before it was kids and blackmail, he was in the black market. He was helped trading guns between governments, not just like. This gangster is going to get this gun. He was going to super lieutenants of governments, like head presidents and prime ministers of governments, and was like, I can get you this bomb. I can get you this AK-4. I can get you bulk AK-47s. Like, I can get you bulk bombs. Or it's like, he was a plug. Like, he was, and he had multiple passports. He had passports for every country.
Oh, that nigga was Asian, bro. That's some like James Bond shit, bro.
That's some Snowfall shit.
Like
that's like
why do you have a passport from Bolivia?
And it's like, don't do it.
Or you're dead.
And then literally that, you tell him like, bro, don't do it, bro. You don't even know my connections. Like, yeah, right. Get the fuck out. That dude just ends up dead. But it's like, I don't know. Because then what made me realize how powerful the nigga was the first time he ever got arrested back in like 04, 05. He got out and he was just able to get sent back to, I think, Israel or wherever it was. And then he came back within like a year. Like nothing happened. And kept conducting business. And I'm like.
No slap on the wrist. It's like, hey, it's a little hot over here.
That's what it was. It was like, just get out of here while we settle this water, and then you can come back. But then he came back and then got with Joseph A. Bank, with J.P. Morgan, like the banking system.
First off, J.P. Morgan, I'm be honest with you, anything that old is probably a little dirty. That's just me.
For shit show.
When he got with J.P. Morgan, heard that.
For shit show.
All right.
J.P. Morgan, there were some other people. I mean, not some other people, but there was some other shit that he was saying. Because go watch his last interview that he did with Steve O'Bannon. Or not.
Why was he even famous? Like, why were people talking to him?
Because he knew everybody. He probably could make a call and be like, find the person that can get me on CNN tonight. And then they probably would have it within 5 hours. I mean, if you had, like we were saying about Turning Point and having that much access to,
that's scary.
If you have that much money and resources,
but just the call of anyone to get you anything, that's like,
if you got an in politics, and media,
oh, you good.
You're good in the United States, and like
That's facts.
That's literally kind of how he was playing it. And like he was using it, like you were saying, more as a power hungry. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna take advantage of people on all aspects because, like I was saying, bro, I don't think Jay-Z's in the list. It'll be funny to see his ass. It'd be funny to see this shit out of all the things that he done ducked and dodged. This is the one that got him, but
drugs.
I'm thinking no other black rapper talked about moving drugs that is alive and has able to get away with it more than them two niggas, bro. Like that's why I'm like,
and they got a song together.
Like you feel me? Like I don't think there's
them niggas are really pushing. Don't tell me they worked their way up that high in the chain where like Jeff Epstein was like, hey, I can get you more drugs and fame. Yo,
he
niggas gonna hit me in the industry for this shit.
That nigga's probably sitting there. He's probably sitting there like driving through New York while he was downtown, and he probably heard, okay, who is this guy? I got cocaine from Colombia. Hey, give me this guy on the phone, please. Give me this guy on the phone. Oh, his girlfriend's 16?
Bad.
Give her a call because they're saying they're kind of relating it around that time. Like, before he was famous. Like,
that's when he got it.
Like, before Rock Nation was built.
But he was on, think about this too. I always thought it was a weird optic. Like, he got on an interview with Warren Buffett randomly one time. Like, not even randomly, but like, he was just with Warren Buffett. And granted, I wasn't live. Well, I was alive back then, but like I wasn't tapped into like culture and shit. It just doesn't make sense, like for that him, one of the hottest rappers at the time, to be on an interview with. He's getting interviewed with Warren Buffett.
Did you see that was a whole era though in itself? Like he was doing that whole like he was trying to go urban for a minute. Remember him like screaming in the museum in the girl's face? Like he was being like the black face in front of all these white people that were just like.
But he did become that though. Like there's also
like Basquiat and all that shit. Yeah.
Because like there's certain black people that become the black people for like white people.
Yeah.
Like Will Smith was the like Pharrell. When Pharrell. When white people think of black people, there's certain black people they think of. Snoop Dogg. We gotta do a top 5 of that too. We gotta do a
top 5. Wait, because we can't even call them coons, bro. They just know where the money at, bro.
Top 5 black people that white people think of when they think of black people. That's a long ass title. 50 Cent, Snoop Dogg, and they're all probably fucking rappers. LeBron James.
Yeah, LeBron, Michael Jordan.
Barack Obama.
I love Barack.
Yeah. Michael. That's 5 right there.
Yeah,
that's the episode.
Was Abe Lincoln black?
Might be shit.
Man, I think he was. His hair was curly as shit, bro. Everybody white back in the day. His hair
and he was tall.
Beard.
But Epstein files.
Yeah, bro. But like I was saying, bro, I hope it don't ruin our culture, but everything needs a reset from politics to music. Like
it will eventually.
The gatekeepers need to be the gatekeepers. That's what I'm saying. If you watch him, you'll see what I mean by like gatekeepers being like eradicated and like a new era is coming out. Like I kind of see that coming out in this next. That's what I'm saying. Him wasn't the coldest movie, and then not to jump from the last pod, but it's kind of like that's what we've been saying we need. We need what happened in Nepal. Like we need people that were like not involved in that shit to get out, and then it's like everybody. But I know you've seen that analogy where people pour out the water in the juice until the juice fills up, and then it's gone, and it's nothing but water in the cup. It's gonna take a lot of that. And then I feel like even if we did do years and years and years of cleaning, there's going to be one little drop of that red speck of somebody just like, well, maybe.
Well, it's yin and yang. Yeah. You can't have light without dark. You can't have dark without light. There's always going to be that. But, like, there's always going to be the other side because it's going to propel the other side. And, like, it's as hard as, like, the new era is pushing, it's going to push that era out. But then eventually that energy, it's like a pendulum. Bro.
Yeah.
It's going to come
It's going to keep swinging.
Like, but I think. I'm glad we live at this point because that's why I got philosophical.
Yes.
But also, too, dog, think about it. It's also going to be niggas that, like prophesize and, like, idolize Jay-Z and all them. And, like, bro, think about how cool it was to be Diddy for, like, back in middle 2000s, late 2000s. Like, everybody wanted to be Diddy.
They say that like, now. If you would have told people in 2002 to 2010, bro, you gay for going to Diddy party, they can be like, nigga, you're gay.
Yeah, bro, they're
like,
the hoes.
They're like, I'm gay?
Nigga,
okay.
You gay.
They're like, okay, bro.
Okay. Whatever.
like, I don't want to go to a Diddy party. I'm tripping. No,
I got this Sean John fit. That's too big for me. I'm still going.
Like, I'm gonna wear these Sean John pants
with the
Sean John hat with my hat turned sideways.
And then your homie got some FUBU on too.
Oh my god!
Don't let it be South Pole either.
Oh my
Bring back
god!
South Pole. I'm gonna make a 2000s album like a small project, and then wear nothing but food with South Pole. Bro, I used to wear South Pole like it was nothing, bro.
Who would run the when it came to the? That's what I'm saying, bro. Because it always changed. It was always Lil Wayne. I was literally say who ran like the outfits and like who ran like the swag back in the day. Because
Lil Wayne,
yeah,
but everyone was dressing the same.
Yes,
like there was not like
it's a rift right now. I ain't gonna lie. It's not a hard rift and it's not different, but it's like they're going on the same path and then there's like a small turn.
No, we're back in big clothes now, and then by 2030 it's gonna be skinny jeans again.
It's crazy, bro. I don't know.
Niggas wearing big pants again. I didn't think
shoes.
Come back around.
Big shoes.
I'm sorry.
Big shoes, B.
Anybody bought those shoes, you were irresponsible with your money.
Big shoes is what got me.
Why was you? I saw Shay with them on. He lucky he won an MVP because he didn't. He's a full goofy. You a goofy for wearing them.
Those are like Wii character shoes. Them is like boot. I don't know how.
But it's fashion. This is what gets me mad. This is my last point. Then we're gonna get back to Epstein files, and then we might want to wrap up the podcast.
Facts.
But this is what makes me envious and mad about fashion. You can just wear a trash bag. And if the right people are like, oh, no, art and fashion, only two things. It could be it could be some cowboy boots and you wearing a thong and then pasties. If you got enough clout and like, you know what? That's fashion.
Jaden Smith is the prime example of what you just said. I'm thinking of Jaden Smith wore a house on his head to a Grammy. Everybody was like, oh,
fashion. And then you can't understand him. He's thinking different.
Look,
what?
Like, no, that nigga's going through a psychosis.
Thank you.
Like,
I really be thinking, I'm sorry, anytime someone wears some weird, like really out the wall shit, it's like, bro, you might be going through a mental crisis right now. Or like something's going on. It's like when people dye their hair.
That's what I was, bro. You just took the words out of my mouth.
When I dyed my hair, you know how I always told the homies, if any of y'all dye y'all hair, we got to have an intervention.
Yes.
When I dyed my hair, I told everyone it is for my project.
Yes.
I told everyone.
Disclaimer.
Yes, because especially being black, and if I did blonde hair, hey, bro,
because that's the way somebody's expressing themselves. Their outside is expressing their.
And that's why I'll be so mad. I don't care how I dress. You don't care about yourself, then.
That's it. Your body is your temple. How you carry yourself, and that's another thing we don't got to keep going. But like, when niggas get into fashion, that's when we start seeing.
Oh yeah. Hey, I like how you tie that back. Yes, because I'm sorry, if you just wearing a lot of weird shit, you probably been weird the whole time.
Kai Cenat.
Except for Prince.
Prince was a different nigga.
But
bro.
Prince was just different.
I was thinking about this yesterday. They got some dude that won the Grammy because that's the thing. The last topic I feel like we should talk about is Grammys.
Yeah, I don't know too much, but Kendrick won. I know Kendrick won, and he has like the most Grammys of all time rappers. Yeah, I think, and then we can get into that because Kendrick. We can start talking about Kendrick, the best rapper of all time. I think we can have that conversation for sure.
What was we talking to? We was talking about the fashion. I'm like, bro, when niggas get into fashion, bro, it's the same way like you were just saying. It's just the way they express themselves, bro. And it's the outside. The inside is showing on the outside. I'm like, damn, you're really that weird. Or
are you that free flowing with that free flowing dress that you're wearing now, sir?
You're really goth?
No.
Oh, okay, shit. You don't have no space for yourself. You wearing extra tight. Oh, like
extra tight. You wearing
so I don't know, bro.
You're wearing a corset with your nipples
like some niggas wear wife beaters just to go out. I know niggas that go to the bar, jeans, white beater, and a snapback hat.
That's a demon.
And I'm like,
that's a demon.
What are you doing?
I think I equate that to mental illness and also people that rap out loud with this phone next to their ear. That to me is mental illness. I think that's mental illness. I personally think that's mental illness.
I'm telling you can go downtown Cincinnati OTR.
Oh yeah.
This weekend. It's February.
Yeah.
You can go downtown this weekend. You'll see a nigga with a leather jacket on, no shirt on side.
Yep. Or he got the puffer jacket with the the fur hood.
Yes.
And his pants are sagging, and he got like a really a
beater on.
Like and he got like the like a old babe backpack maybe.
Oh my god.
From like 012.
It's one of them is like plastic type of bubble coat. You can rub it and your fingers will get stuck. That's why these niggas, bro. I'm telling you, this shit get tricky out here.
I ain't gonna lie, we need to burn those fashion stores, bro. They used to have a couple in Tri-County.
Where they got the ones where they got like
it just be like
the fake ass big meat coats.
Yeah, you know what? I just wanted just fucked up. If I'm gonna say it though, I want these shops to just say it'll be like niggas shop here. That's all I wanted to say because like, and only black people wear this dumb shit. will buy the extra sparkly belts.
Oh my god!
And then some really dumb pants with like extra creases.
Yeah.
And then like a really weird speckled shirt.
Yeah.
And with big lettering, and then better yet, it might be like Jimmy Neutron or SpongeBob from the hood, spray painted on. That's why niggas only wear this shit, and I need a shop to say niggas only shop here.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit be hurt my heart when I see them Star Spangled Banner ass bills, bro.
Dog, I just be like, nigga, like, bro, you don't like. Listen, and granted, you know what? Like you said earlier, that is to me, that is disarray. And just messy shit, and probably your life's a little disarrayed.
Yes, bro. Messy. It's just like you just want to throw whatever on, or you just like
it's because it's cool.
Yeah, you like, bro, or it's like how I see a lot of shit. It's like impulsive, like
yes,
it's like an impulsive decision. So then like it continues. Like you really, like we were saying earlier, niggas don't know themselves.
No, because like, but then see, this even gets to a deeper conversation. We can talk about another pod. Like the culture that we have. Sometimes I question: was it given to us? Or did we make it?
I was just talking about this today with my nigga, like you said. I was talking about this today with somebody else, like, bro, because honestly, bro, if we look at not even black culture, if we look at African culture and black culture, different. It's so different. But then it's like, who structured the black culture, like, on display for us? Like, and if we think about the traditional, like, foundation of Black America, who even was, like, behind it in the first, it's like we continue to say the white man, but at the end of the day, it was like, bro, like you said, our culture is different. Were we giving it to us, or was it like forced on us, or is it like something that
I started thinking about it from Bad Bunny, because I was like, dang, like if like we had to like if I was tasked with that, and like I don't even know that would be my set if I want to do that, but like how would I show the culture? Because like for a second, people told me I wasn't black because I would like watching anime and I like comics and shit, you know. But like I go through enough, like we said before earlier, like sometimes being black. I said on the pod already. Like sometimes going out being black is like you feel like you're armed and you got to make sure everyone's comfortable around you.
Yep.
That's a very like nuanced experience to all black men.
But then sometimes you have to feel like you got to defend yourself.
But then you can't really defend yourself because you're a crazy black man. Mm-hmm. You know. But
then most of the time you on guard, it's against other black people
because they testing you. That's what because guess what? They always made us go against each other.
Feel me? So it's like.
Hey, listen, we get too deep niggas on the pod, bro. We not even 20 episodes in the Illconversation, bro. We brought this topic up at least 4 or 5 times now. But it's gonna be great to look back on this shit. We hit episode 100 and be like, damn, we were like podding, bro. We was like, podding. I mean, we've been podding. I don't even know how long. Can you even see how long we've been going for now here? Yes. Like, cause we've been podding.
113.
113?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Shit, all right. Let's shit.
I would say, is there anything you want to talk about other than the Grammys? And I feel like you were saying, I feel like shit gets forced on us. The Grammys, everybody had something up. I feel a certain type of way when rich celebrities, like we were talking about Trump earlier, who don't relate to common folks, since they've been more celebrity than common folk their whole life. They're trying to tell us how to feel when y'all ain't even experienced. None of y'all been at a protest, and they want to tell people. And I get it, ice out, fuck ice and all that thing. But none of y'all, probably Bad Bunny's probably the only one. It's more of like peer pressure or who's feeding their pockets to make them say certain shit on TV.
It's the people who are backing them. Like, hey, this producer knows that this producer that's on my next movie really leans heavily right winged. Let me not say anything left wing because I really want to go to this movie and want to be in this movie, and it can help my career. And I have my salary every year. I spend about $2 million. This year I might make $2.1 million. This movie can make me $5.
And then if you tell them. And if they see you not clapping when somebody else says it online, then you can, that can make you look bad too. If somebody says something bad about ICE, you have to stand up and. I'm like, bro. The funniest
shit was when Shane Gillis did the ESPYs.
Oh my god!
And no one laughed at like the Epstein jokes.
Who was the dude that did it? He did the Grammys a couple years ago. No, he did the Oscars, and he was told everybody in the audience. He was like, "Fuck y'all! Y'all let Weinstein in here." Like,
he's British. I
think.
Like I know exactly who you're talking about. He's another great actor.
That was one of the greatest. That was probably one of the top tier ones because if he would have said, he's like, none of y'all give a shit about these people. Y'all are just saying this shit so y'all can get
because he's in it. He knows, and he probably is at the point where he's like, you know what, fuck it.
He's like, fuck it. Somebody has to say something. So,
but see, that's how he's able to get away with, like, all these people got away with it for so long, because that's how it was to get on. Mm-hmm. And if someone was like, "Hey, like, I don't like my booty hole being played with," I don't think this is right.
He was like, it gives Cat Williams, black Cat Williams.
He wants to look at my ass. He wants to just stare at my asshole.
He's like, "Good try, nigga."
What? You just want to stare at my asshole, and I'll be the lead in your next movie.
Man,
you just want to,
Some niggas is taking that. But some niggas is doing that though.
You know how weird that is to bend over and show a old decrepit white man your asshole? But I'm even afraid to look at my asshole, bro.
Don't go to jail.
Like I've never been in the mirror. It's like, dang,
Don't go to prison.
Oh, I'm cool.
I say, dude.
Never.
Nobody is. But I'm just saying, there's certain shit that's why niggas, whenever they do catch a hood or they've been through a lot, I'm like, I've been through way worse. Yeah, I've been through way worse too, but then there's like certain dignity. Some niggas don't got dignity and they don't know. Like what I'm saying, we'll talk about it. Yeah, we'll talk about it on another podcast.
Grammys are cool. Kendrick has the most Grammys all time as a rapper, but no rapper has ever won Album of the Year. I'm not a Grammy person. But I always told myself if I could win that solidifies myself in like rap history forever.
Oh, for shit,
like forever.
Can't nobody tell me shit. I'm better than LL Cool J.
Bro, like nobody has ever won. But also too, like it has to be a lot of stuff has to happen right.
Yeah.
Like the culture has to be behind you, and white American culture has to be behind you. But then your album, sonically, it has to be palatable enough where they're like, you know what? This is rap, but this isn't rap.
Yeah.
You know.
You gotta sway the voters,
but at the same time too, you don't want to make an album that you're just trying to appease to get that album of the year, because like you might not even get it. So my thing is just like just make the best album out possible, dog, and just submit it every year and see what happens.
To you, outside of GNX, what would be the best album this year that you've probably heard?
2026 or 2025? Because
2025.
Probably Mutt Deluxe.
Mutt.
I keep playing Vibes Don't Lie.
I like that.
Oh my, bro. That. Big Sean on that?
Yeah, bro.
Man, dog.
Leon Thomas, he had a good year, bro. I wouldn't mind seeing him at the Super Bowl.
He don't got enough hits yet, dog.
He don't, bro.
He don't got enough, like, that's what I'm saying. Post Malone has enough.
You got to be number one. And that was the other thing. Bad Bunny had an album that just dropped.
He knew what he was doing.
Yeah, they know.
Promo.
They all knew.
All right, dog. Anything else you want to talk about? Oh, you want to end on the story? About the ring shit? I had a ring story.
Oh.
All right, so we can end on this shit.
Yes.
So I used to work at Cane's when I was from 16 to 21. So I was a team member and then went to management. This is during my team member phase. Now, working at Cane's, dog, you see so much just working in customer service, and I realize this now. Yep. You don't need a degree. You barely need a GED. Mm-hmm. You just need a high school diploma or a GED, right? Mm-hmm. So they let in everybody. And this is just I've been talking to my team members at work about Cane's, and like it's jogging my memory, and I'm like, I didn't think I had this many stories at 27. I have so many stories at 27.
This shit really happened to me.
Dog, so I'm like 6, 17, 18 probably. And we start working with this guy named Michael and his brother Jay. Jay's a 6'2" black guy. Michael is like white and 5'10". So I already off rip, I'm like, this is weird. So we have this girl that works for us. Her name's Jasmine. Jasmine, I don't care if she watches this. She smells really bad.
Oh, God.
Like, I gave her my hoodie one time, and I was like,
how does a woman stink?
Bro, bad. Right?
How can a woman stink?
No self-awareness. So, maybe she might not have the funds to get washed. I don't know. But we start working with Michael. I'm training Michael on Bird. That's how you fry chicken. We call it Bird.
Yeah.
So Michael starts talking about his wife and because he has the ring.
Okay.
Now he's 22.
Okay.
Now looking at this at 27, being married at 22, granted if it's the right situation, you know, whatever. But most times it's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Right.
No.
So we get to talking. He works. This is about a month in, so I'm thinking he got a whole wife at home, and Jay lives with him, right?
Tight.
Then
he's 22.
22.
Okay.
Weird situation, right? Now looking now with my 27-year-old eyes, weird situation. But I'm like 18. I'm in high school.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's lit. You live with your brother.
Yeah.
Kind of weird. He's not white or mixed, but whatever. So Jasmine thinks Michael's cute.
And he got a quote unquote wife.
He got a wife. They start hanging out on break. They start hooking up, damn near. Come to find out, Michael was never married to this chick. He just got the ring. It's like, I'm gonna marry you one day.
To the girl.
Yes.
Oh
and
God.
It's Michael, Jay, and the girl.
Okay.
And then Michael starts dating Jasmine.
No.
Now keep in mind, I think Jasmine might have been in high school damn near. I think.
He's 22.
Yes. She might have been 17 or 18, if I'm. But like, we all know this. But like, you know, it's not one of those things where like we can prove it.
Yeah.
But like they flirting on shift.
Bro, we gotta start checking this shit, bro.
But like, I'm like 18. I'm like, this is weird. This lasted for like a month and a half, 2 months, and then they just left.
Fuck.
Jasmine still worked there for a long time. She's also the same chick, the kind of keeping like hindsight and just bringing home who she is as a person. She would smoke cigarettes while pregnant, and she drank through her first pregnancy. So keep that in mind.
That baby.
Now looking back on this, I'm
God
like, dang, I should have said
that
something.
baby.
But like at the time, I'm like,
fuck it.
This, I'm like, she's 18, 17, 18, something like that. She grown, you know, not grown, but like.
That's fucked though.
Oh, terrible. Terrible.
Because we all know a nigga like that, bro.
Too many.
I
was around it. I was like, oh, this is whatever, you know. They're 22. She's 18. Pretty sure she's 18 at the time. She had to be 18 because she was a senior. Yeah, but.
So imagine, we can end on this. Imagine a nigga like Jay-Z or a nigga around Epstein telling them niggas, you don't think that's too young?
Never. She might be too. Hey, you know what they said to her? Hey, she a little too old to be around here, dog.
What?
No fucking break.
They're like, bro, she's 14.
Hey, Nick, you said.
Get out of here.
Hey, she looking a little too mature, dog. Hey, disclaimer, right?
That's what they said.
We are just talking on a podcast. We are two guys that just like the podcast, all right? Anything that we say, do your own research. We are not I just make really good music. He cuts hair really well, right? Yes, and we podcast very well. Yes, but keep this in mind. Disclaimer, we are two guys that like the podcast. Anything that we do or say, most of the time is comedy. Do not take our word for as religion. Yes. Do your own research.
And it does not reflect on our peers.
No, it does not reflect on our peers. These are our own opinions.
Like
and we're talking. If you don't know me, this is just through a camera. But disclaimer, once again, we are two guys that like podcasting. We're good at this podcasting thing. We just like talking. Do your own research.
Yeah, because don't take us for a little granted, bro.
These niggas said this.
They said that. Oh, they said Biden. They said he was a robot in the files.
I mean, he is a robot.
They said that he died.
They cloned this nigga, bro.
In 2019, they said he died. That's what I'm saying. There's some shit in the files that I can't believe, and I can't believe. But well, yeah.
And on that,
we'll see. We'll see if it comes out later, bro.
Just pretty good podcast.
Actually.
All right, y'all. My name's been Chris Taylor.
I'm Chris Horton.
This has been another episode of Illconversations. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that fun shit, and we will catch you guys for the next piece of content. Peace. That was good pod. That was tough. Got back in the swing of it after a while. Yeah, that was